Nandi Nyembe, a name that echoes through the corridors of South African television like a timeless melody. A woman whose presence on screen brought depth, dignity, and a touch of magic to every role she touched. For over 5 decades, she captivated audiences with her powerful performances. From the gritty streets of Zone 14 to the heartfelt stories of Soul City, becoming a matriarch of the small screen and a symbol of resilience in an industry that often overlooks its elders. But on August 23, 2025, the world lost this luminous soul at the age of 75. A passing that felt like the dimming of a guiding light for fans, friends, and family alike. Her death, shrouded in the quiet privacy she so deserved, came after years of health struggles that had left her wheelchair-bound. Her spirit undimmed even as her body weakened. While the exact cause remains undisclosed, whispers of spinal complications and the toll of a long, dedicated career paint a picture of a woman who gave everything to her craft, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Today, we're diving deep into the emotional, profound world of Nandi Nyembe, her cause of death that has left us reflecting on the fragility of life, her age, family, net worth, lifestyle, and the biography of a woman who lived with grace, passion, and an unyielding commitment to telling stories that mattered. This is a tale that'll stir your soul, make you cherish the artists who shape our culture, and remind you of the quiet battles fought behind the scenes. Nandi Nyembe was born on August 19, 1950, in the vibrant township of Kwaguka, Witbank, South Africa, a place where the rhythm of daily life was intertwined with the struggles of apartheid and the dreams of a brighter future. Growing up in a time when opportunities for Black women were limited, Nandi's early years were shaped by a family that instilled in her a love for storytelling and a fierce determination to rise above. Her parents, whose names she kept close to her heart in interviews, were hardworking folks. Her father a laborer in the coal mines that defined Witbank, and her mother a homemaker who wove tales of resilience into bedtime stories. Nandi was one of several siblings, their modest home filled with the sounds of laughter and the scent of home-cooked meals, a sanctuary amid the harsh realities outside. From a young age, she showed a flair for performance, mimicking characters from radio dramas and dreaming of a stage where her voice could be heard. Education was a priority, and Nandi attended local schools where her talent for drama shone. But the call of the arts pulled her toward Johannesburg in her late teens, a move that broke her mother's heart but ignited her path. Leaving home was the hardest thing, but it was my calling, she once shared in a 2018 interview, her voice soft with the emotion of those early sacrifices, a reminder of the family bonds that grounded her through every triumph and trial. Nandi's entry into acting was a leap of faith, starting in the 1970s when opportunities for Black actresses were scarce under apartheid. She honed her craft in theater, performing in community productions that tackled social issues, her powerful presence drawing crowds even in makeshift venues. By the 1980s, she transitioned to television, landing roles in SABC dramas that showcased her range, from nurturing mothers to fierce matriarchs. Her big break came in the post-apartheid era with Soul City in the 1990s, where she played Sister Lizzie, a role that tackled HIV, AIDS, and women's rights, earning her acclaim for bringing authenticity to stories that mattered. "Acting was my way of healing the nation," she said in a 2005 reflection, her eyes misty as she recalled the impact of portraying characters that mirrored the struggles of so many South Africans. The 2000s brought more success, roles in Yizo Yizo, Isadingo, and Rhythm City, where her portrayal of Pearl in Isabaya from 2013 to 2020 became iconic, a character whose wisdom and warmth resonated deeply. Nandi's career spanned over 50 years, with over 30 credits, her voice work in animations and stage plays adding layers to her legacy. But it wasn't without pain. The industry's demands took a toll, and in her later years, spinal issues left her wheelchair-bound, a struggle she faced with dignity, still mentoring young actors from her home. The cause of Nandi's death at 75 remains a quiet mystery, her family choosing privacy in their grief, but reports suggest it was the culmination of long-standing health issues that had plagued her for years. Wheelchair-bound due to deteriorating spinal problems, Nandi had been open about her struggles, revealing in early 2025 that mobility challenges had forced her to step back from acting. a decision that broke her heart but preserved her peace. "My body is tired, but my spirit is strong," she told a close friend in a statement shared by the Gauteng Mek for Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, Morikane Mosupio, who mourned her as a storyteller who gave dignity to our narratives. The exact details weren't disclosed, but whispers of complications from her condition paint a picture of a graceful exit, surrounded by loved ones in Johannesburg on August 23, 2025. The news hit like a wave, with tributes pouring in from co-stars like Nomzamo Mbatha, who called her a mother to us all, and fans sharing clips of her iconic roles on X, their messages filled with tears and gratitude. Nandi's passing wasn't just a loss for entertainment. It was a void in the hearts of those who saw her as a symbol of endurance, a woman who faced apartheid, health battles, and financial woes with a smile that never faded. Nandi's family was her anchor, a source of quiet strength in a life lived in the public eye. She was a devoted mother to her son, whom she kept out of the spotlight to give him a normal life, though she occasionally shared glimpses of their bond in interviews. "He's my greatest achievement," she said in a 2015 chat with Drum magazine, her voice warm with pride as she described raising him alone after her marriage ended in the 1980s. Her husband, whose name she rarely mentioned, was a brief chapter, their union dissolving early but leaving her with the joy of motherhood. Nandi's siblings and extended family in Kwaguka remained close, their gatherings a reminder of her roots, filled with the same laughter that defined her childhood. In her final years, as health issues mounted, her son was her caregiver, a role reversal that brought them even closer, his devotion a testament to the love she poured into him. "Family is everything," she often said, a mantra that guided her through the loneliness of fame and the pain of illness. At 75, Nandi's age at her passing marked a life richly lived, her legacy far outweighing any material measure. Her net worth, estimated at $500,000 to $1 million in 2025, was modest for a veteran actress, built on decades of roles in TV and film, with residuals from Isabaya and Soul City providing steady income. Endorsements were few, but her spiritual role as a sangoma, traditional healer, added depth to her earnings, as she offered guidance to those seeking her wisdom, a calling she embraced in the 2000s. Financial struggles were part of her story. In 2024, she revealed in an interview with the South African that health costs had strained her resources, a vulnerability that endeared her to fans who rallied with donations. Nandi's lifestyle was simple and spiritual, living in a modest Johannesburg home filled with ancestral artifacts and family photos. Her days spent in quiet reflection, tending her garden, or mentoring young actors over tea. She drove a practical Toyota Corolla, preferring public transport when health allowed, and her wardrobe was elegant yet understated, favoring traditional African prints for events. Travel was rare in later years, but she cherished trips to KwaZulu-Natal for spiritual retreats, where she connected with her sangoma roots. Her diet was healthy, focused on home-cooked pap and vegetables, a nod to her Witbank upbringing, and she found joy in reading scripts or watching reruns of her shows with her son. Nandi's biography is a tapestry of grace, talent, and quiet power. Starting in theater during apartheid, she defied odds to become a TV staple, her role in Soul City educating millions on HIV/AIDS, a cause close to her heart after losing loved ones to the epidemic. Zone 14 in 2005 showcased her range as a tough matriarch, while Isabaya from 2013 to 2020 made her a household name as Pearl, a character whose wisdom mirrored Nandi's own. Embracing her calling as a sangoma in the 2000s, she blended spirituality with acting, consulting ancestors for roles and offering healing to fans, a duality that enriched her life. Awards like the 2014 SAFTA nomination for Best Actress honored her, but it was the love from fans that mattered most. Health issues began in the 2010s, spinal problems from years of standing on set, leaving her wheelchair-bound by 2024, a struggle she faced with dignity, still attending events when possible. Her 2023 interview with Isa Leswa revealed financial woes, but her spirit remained unbroken, mentoring stars like Nomzamo Mbatha and sharing wisdom on living authentically. Nandi's final months were peaceful, surrounded by family, her legacy cemented in over 50 years of storytelling that gave voice to South Africa's soul. Nandi Nyembe was more than an actress. She was a mother, a healer, a storyteller whose light touched generations. At 75, her passing on August 23, 2025, left a void, her family's grief a testament to the love she inspired. Her modest net worth and simple lifestyle belied the richness of a life dedicated to dignity and truth. From Kwaguka's township to TV screens, she lived with grace, her biography a celebration of endurance. If Nandi's story moved you, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Let's keep honoring the unforgettable Nandi Nyembe together.